seems to go wrong. Sometimes people build you up just so they can knock you down. Sometimes they will have you there cause they need someone around. Perhaps you'll receive invitations for tea, or perhaps you will laugh and you'll make them all smile. Or maybe you'll join them cause it had to be. Perhaps you'll forget that you forgot for a while. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. 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 Like they dance in a curly-Q dance. A pulse isn't ringing, a campfire chants of ritual drumming, although at first glance you thought you could run, but you won't take a chance. It's not an experience if they can't bring someone along. They hang on emotions, they bottle inside. They peck at the ground and they strut out of stride. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside. Birds of a feather are flocking outside.
They were coming on to me like, Darvo. I'm like, dude, please, give me a second.
All right.
I need like 2 minutes. 2 minutes apiece, that's all I have.
It took a sucker, and I'll be back for lunch. Me and my homies down bad like we had a hunch. And I'm a critic hunch, and we ain't got no lunch. And now we eating cornbread like we ain't had a lunch. Okay, like, I ain't tripping about the Klondike. I was tripping about the big homies who had it down right. Always dreaming about the big money that give me all right. Like MCE bags and big G-pads, but I ain't got no G-pads, like I ain't get that. And I won't fit that. My super cheap should probably cut grass. I'm stupid should probably go and get my shoe rack. Like, homie, don't do that. Go and get my Stanley Kubrick poster pack. Play, okay, I got it. Guess if you would've told me earlier, I would've caught it. But real Georgia John never come with a profit. Guess that's what you get when you the southern product. Like, Diver on his feet, big homie in the trees. Go and tell the preacher man, cause God made a beat. Run on money with my cleats. It's that Georgia summer heat. It's that been there, done that. All they gotta see, I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller, I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller, I'm a big player. Big homie, big baller, I'm a big like what you doing? Real with them, been yelling when we been booing. I ain't seen them in some days.
So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now Eric Davis. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. In there safely. That hurts. Probably a pass ball, and it moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Story puts it away for the out, and there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Judge getting an angle on it. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Here comes the throw. Ball back in. Quickly, runner holds at third. Now it's going to be Prince Fielder. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. Nootbaar at third with 2 away. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. And there's a ball. That's in there. It's 2-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Struck him out looking. Bottom of the first, and here is Buck O'Neil. The pitch. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Sosa settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away. Bryce Harper to the plate. Well, Chris, what a career Bryce Harper has put together. On the cover of Sports Illustrated at the age of 16, first overall pick by the Nationals in 2010. He's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star appearances, and a Rookie of the Year to boot. Bryce Harper has turned out to be just as good as advertised. Here's Harper, the count 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
Yeah, and has largely lived up to the hype. There hasn't been a more scrutinized ball player than Bryce Harper over the last 10 years. I mean, he's had a target on his back because of how well he did at a young age. But he's backed it up with a couple of MVPs and got his team to the World Series in 2022.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. Next offering misses. 2-1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in. In is the speedy Hannes Wagner. Snell back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. So the leadoff guy being intentionally walked to get to the slugger. Okay. Willie Adames stands in. Good eye right there.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Here's a swing and a drive. This one headed down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. Out of here. With one swing, he quiets the crowd, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just